When Mission Impossible came up, like, that must have just taken you by somewhat surprise, I guess. Like, you're an apprentice at Phil Beaumont's to being on probably at the time probably one of the biggest movies in the world. That must have been a pretty big deal, yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, I thought it was a prank to start with.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Hang around Bolger.
Yeah. Oh, is that where it came through?
No, it didn't come through him at all.
Yeah.
Just hanging around Bolger, knew what he got up to. So I thought it might have been a prank to start with until I realised it was true.
Yeah.
We got a call up to audition, and they flew me down from Brisbane down to down to Sydney, down to Eastern Creek Raceway, where they had about a dozen brand new Triumphs there. And when I got there, there was probably about 10 or 11 other guys auditioning for the part, and I arrived late. And they were just racing around there, being silly buggers, racing fast as they could, and which I knew it wasn't for me. Racing, going fast, hanging off the side of the bike wasn't for me.
Yeah.
So I kind of waited a while, waited for them to get off the track, and then got on a Triumph, which in mind I've never ridden before, brand new Triumph. And I proceeded to do wheel stands, stoppies, down dance, and I put my titanium shoes on. I went flat out about 150, 160 k's an hour, and jumped straight off the back of the bike and skied behind it, which I've never done before on this bike ever, which is, as you can imagine, is pretty hard work.
Yeah, it would be.
I had nowhere to grab and just had to wing it, just cross my heart and hope for the best.
Yeah.
And it worked perfectly. And I had the whole pit wall just cheering, going bananas for it. At that moment, I was hired, so I was pretty over the moon.
Did it happen pretty quick from there? Like, once you're hired, did they start filming like production pretty quick? Or was
Yeah,
it,
I think so. I think it was about 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And the 3 or 4 months, they rewrote the script.
Yeah.
They had a script of a bike chase, but they realised what I could do on a bike, and so they rewrote it, which is great in my eyes. They want to do a big burnout and ski off the side of the bike and off the back of the bike, and doing a big stop here across the road, one-handed stop here, shooting oncoming cars, and which is what I could do. So that's what I did.
Mate, that at that time must have showcased you to the world, hey?
Well, I did someone showcase to the world. I mean, Tom Cruise said he did all his own stunts, as you can remember.
But
I didn't play it up too much.
Yeah.
I remember going to a nightclub trying to chat up a chick.
Yeah.
And said, "Oh, I'm Tom Cruise's stunt double." And I was like, "Yeah, whatever, mate." And I thought to myself, that is the stupidest line I've ever heard of.
Didn't use it again?
Never use it again, ever. But I think everybody in Australia, every promoter and event wanted to hire Tom Cruise's stunt double, so that helped me out my work wise 100%.
Yeah.
I went from doing 5 or 6 shows a year down to doing 20 a year.
Wow.
Because everyone wanted to hire. I mean, I still do events today, and they advertise Tom Cruise's stunt double.
Wow.
Little do they know, it was 20 years ago.
That's right. It's a
it was a long time ago.
long time. Did that when you did, because there were speed triples in the thing.
Yep.
Was there anything that pushed you beyond, like in the movie, like not beyond your capability, but it all felt pretty comfortable, the stunts that you did?
Yeah, not too bad. I mean, the stoppie scene was pretty hard.
Yeah.
Mainly because I was going up a hill and leveled out at top, and I was in winter.
Right.
And I had to do a take, and then I'd wait 10 minutes to a take, so I never got a chance to get warm.
Yep.
So quite often I just lock up, grip, lock up, grip.
Wow.
So it was very hard to do that. But in the way of scary stuff, nothing was scary. Nothing was over the edge for sure. The only issue I had, I think, was skiing off the side of the bike.
Yeah.
We did that scene for 1 week.
One scene.
One scene for 1 week, and I got cramps in my legs from jumping off every different camera angle imaginable.
And
And I went to do it for a week.
Did you run out of titanium?
No, titanium I was pretty good actually.